Hi, this is Just Saying, and this is a people's blog on a subject called Black Lives Matter. I was looking at News Now this morning, and it really blew my mind on how many black people are against Black Lives Matter, and how many black media, people that are on the news, and they use the black people too. Of course, they're not going to put a white person up there, except for that Fox Elizabeth. Anyway, Elizabeth is a racist. I don't know how she survived on The View. I really don't. And now the View is no longer, really. They need to take it off. It's not that good anymore. But they are saying that policies, that they don't have any policies. How could they run and they're not on? See, what they're trying to do is bring back that civil rights movement, how they conducted themselves with that. For one of the things I like about the young people is that they don't have leaders. There's not one person that you can go to and say, we're going to kill this person like they did Martin Luther King, or we're going to attack this person and put this person in media and make them a big star and all this kind of stuff because we want that attention. We've passed that. Now, I can see where civil rights movement did us some good. You know how you have to go through something, and when you get to that certain spot, if you had not gone through that one particular thing, then you would not be successful at your new action, at the new thing. That's what I think civil rights was, just a step. And it taught future organizations what not to do. And one of them is, don't have a leader. Why? I mean, Martin Luther King is in stone on, what is it at, in Washington? But the thing, is it in Washington? Okay. In Washington, but it's tall, and it could use some other names where people lost their lives during that movement that were just as important as Martin Luther King. But he was the main person, which means could have been the reason why they got him. He was able to be assassinated. See, now they don't know who it is. And that is smart. Yeah, the young people are the children of the Messiah. And I say the children of all gods. They are coming here for that purpose, so you're not going to stop it. And I just love it. But the policy, they did approach that president. They approached him, and he never brought that to the platform. Even after all of the jury's decision of not guilty, with everything on tape, everything, Trayvon Martin, you heard that child say, help, help, help. Can we all rest as black people knowing that that child needed help, and then the person that did it is off the hook and running around with weapons? He said, it's the law. Your president. On most of them, it's the law. Give me a break. And then that Holder, what did he do? He walked through Ferguson like a fashion model. He came in and then he went out the door. That's all he did. He made his appearance. That's how vulnerable they think that poor black people are. But things have gotten a little bit better. People are starting to see things a little bit better now. So they can't pinpoint the leader. They can't do it. That's one good thing. I applaud. Dream Defenders, I love them. Those kids are the bomb. I hope they're strong enough to get through these oldies, because they're trying to hold them back and keep that same reign. But we need to let that reign go and move on to better. Every state has a part of that movement. It may have a different name or whatever, but Google Black Lives Matter in your state and you will find the headquarters. Okay? And let me say this: no one's begging, like, begging you to join, because I think that in our black race we need to cleanse. We need to get rid of the people that would even talk about Black Lives Matter. And I'm just saying, the people that know that the police brutality is stronger than ever, that jump on if you do these things, if you do this, well, black people, black on black crime. If that's your first thought after all that black people have been through in these 6 years, if that's your thought, then you got a problem. When during crack season, they blamed it on the Black Panthers. They dropped that crack in the community, and it took us back 2 generations. It's a drug, and the drugs did not come from black people. And I'll go back to my blue-eyed devil. When I talk about blue-eyed devil, I am not talking about all white people. I am talking about the people, the blue-eyed devils that killed, lynched, and still killing. That Ku Klux Klan, those are blue-eyed devils. For all my life, there'll be a blue-eyed devil. And I will never forget the blue-eyed devil. Never. If you forget that and you want to say, well, things are not quite that same anymore. Really? Really? Well, how much is it? How much was Trayvon Martin's life? That's just something that we know about. Trayvon Martin, there's probably thousands of Trayvon Martins that we don't even know about, that they murdered out here in the street. Black Lives Matter is a system issue. It's results of that crack generation. Children that know nothing about their history, don't know anything. There's a reason for all of that. But when a black person kills anybody, they go to jail for life. Where these other blue-eyed devils, I'm going to title them, because I am doing a blue-eyed devil part 2. The blue-eyed devils are still out there, still killing, and they let you know. They let you know that they were with Zimmerman. They let you know when they were in Ferguson and did half of the burning and you blamed it on your own people. They let you know that racism still exists. And that president told you it hasn't. That's our problem. We had our hopes up too high that finally somebody cared about poor black people. Poor black people. The generations that were affected by crack cocaine and drugs that were dumped into our communities. And then now guns were dropped into our community. Now they want to kill them because they're scared, because they know that they got the equipment to get rid of all of them because you dropped it into our community. So now there's guns in gun cabinets. They got guns all through their house. Scared. When they got to go back to the Haitian, the French got off of that boat and died. There were no guns. There were no guns. Google that.